Montreal's Royal Victoria Hospital, long a symbol of hope and a source of healing. In 1975, a pilot project initiated here would attract worldwide interest and give real meaning to the term total care.
How's your husband making out at home?
He's making it very good. He's coming to see me on Mother's Day.
Is he?
Yeah, he's coming in to see me.
Who's bringing him?
My daughter.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, my daughter's going to bring him in on Mother's Day.
So he's coming in on a Sunday?
On a Sunday, yeah. Well, you got to be careful, you know, because he has asthma, you know.
Yeah.
So take him in a wheelchair. He can't walk no one at a distance.
He cannot walk?
Not in at a distance. He gets all out of breath.
Yeah.
So he gets all in.
Yeah. How long since you haven't seen your husband?
4 months.
4 months. Do you talk to him on the phone every day?
Every day, twice a day.
Yeah?
Every day, twice a day I talk to him. But I have to keep him company, you know.
Yeah.
After all, he's lonely too, you know.
Marguerite came in again?
Antoinette.
Antoinette? What did you do when she was here?
Oh, just talked to her with her. That's all.
Right. Did you go out at all?
No, except in the home.
Would you like to go out on the patio today?
No, it doesn't interest me.
It's such a beautiful day.
I know, and it could be very beautiful. But I don't see that would do me any good.
Well, fresh air is good for everyone. A little
No,
bit
well,
sometimes.
we get a lot of it in here.
Mm-hmm.
Not looking around the air here.
You were going to tell me so, too, about how you felt.
I feel lousy.
Lousy. That's a good description.
Yeah. Because even just to turn around, I can't do it alone.
We don't mind coming to help.
I know, but every second, every minute, you can't be asking that much. And then, in the middle of the night, if I want to just change my position a half an inch, can't do it.
Can't do it. Discouraging, huh?
More than discouraging. You know, sometimes you ask for death.
It's understandable.
The terminally ill patient needs a very special system of care in order to make the most of the time remaining. Providing that palliative care requires a somewhat unorthodox approach. The patient becomes part of a team which is focused on the physical, social, spiritual, and psychological needs of the whole person. Along with medical personnel, there's a music therapist, a pastoral assistant, there are administrators, volunteers, a physiotherapist, and a social worker.
Take my suggestion, take it.
I guess today I'll bring up the subject.
There is a psychiatrist, too, whose main role is to work with other members of the palliative care team who may find themselves performing an exhausting emotional task.
It's not the toxic kind either, and yet you know there are 4 little children that you're not seeing.
During the 4 weeks of filming, there were 13 patients on the palliative care unit. Each day, their physical condition was observed and recorded by the medical team. Chief physician and founder of the service is Dr. Balfour Mount.
The whole business of trying to have people of different disciplines, a multidisciplinary team, work together in a sense in which they can listen to one another is really difficult. And so you put these people together and you say, okay, now we want you to meet the physical, psychological, social, and spiritual needs of this family. And that's terrific because that's impossible. You put together highly motivated people to do an impossible task with difficulty setting limits. There's little wonder there's stress.
I think what's impressed me, though, within the last year, perhaps, is...
Dr. Aina Ajimian has been with the service since its earliest days. Her aim is not to prolong life through medical intervention, but to help make the last days of life more meaningful and more rewarding for the patients. It's not an easy role.
When you've taken down that hierarchical structure you were speaking of, the traditional medical model, so that you really have physicians who at least are supposed to be listening, and to understand that any team still has to have a quarterback, and there still has to be a clear decision-making process, and that a democratic thing doesn't mean you have a referendum on every topic. It means that there still has to be a clear route of decision-making. I'm really impressed by what key issues those were to think through, what a restructured team means. If you're going to practice whole-person medicine, it's a different sort of, surprisingly different sort of task. A team that can have Kitty and Brenda and Susan and Ursula and you and Pierrette all in one team. Of course, I'm not a problem, but the rest of you, I think is amazing.
You're in a special category as captain. We don't deal with that until later on.
You just decide on your own, do you? Okay. Well, that's fair.
And you try to bend up again. Bend it up. Bend it up. And you push your leg down. You straighten your knee. You pull your foot up. And you try that again. Does that give you any pain? Pull it up. Pull it up. Now, Mrs. Logan, put your splint on. And we'll get you ready for a walk.
Physiotherapy on the palliative care ward isn't aimed at restoration. It's a battle to make the most of decreasing capabilities.
Okay, I'll get the walker.
For the patient, there's a pride in facing new limitations and continuing to function within them.
Oh, here's some of the gang. Sister Brenda.
Oh, how are you? Oh, pretty good.
Oh, nice. Pretty good here again. Nice to see you. How does it feel to be back?
I wish I was down here, not up there.
Yes. Look who's here.
Yeah. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Madeline Middleton is a patient of the service who has been admitted to another part of the hospital.
How are you? I'd like to see Jack again.
Who?
I want to see Jack again.
Yeah. That was the man of the day.
Oh, Jack. Bonjour, monsieur. Comment ça va? Hey? How are you? You look good. You walking about? Eh? I hear you walking about. Yeah? How to say the lounge? You're walking about to the lounge? Yeah? What's that?
Poor. He says he feels poor.
Oh. Oh, we have to get you better, eh? Eh? Make you better. I'll come back and see you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you again soon. We sing some guitar? Some songs? Eh?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Bye, Jack. Bye.
Bye. And Renee?
Oh, Renee, good to see you.
Oh.
Bonjour, Renee.
Bonjour.
He's dieting, you notice.
You dieting? You naughty man. I remember when you had a bottle of Dubonnet, and we had a little
Dubonnet.
celebration, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
It was nice, wasn't it? We sang a long time that day, didn't we?
Yeah.
Wonder where it went.
Yeah. You drank it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, you drank it? I'm upstairs on, we're on 8?
Ross
No,
five.
I'm downstairs on 5.
I was downstairs
On 5, yeah. There wasn't any room for me this time. I had to go downstairs to room 5.
Oh, you guys to go downstairs.
Yeah.
I offered her a bed in here with you fellas, but she passed it up.
Oh, you passed it
I
out.
did not. I wouldn't pass up an offer like
Yeah.
that. So, nice to see you.
Okay.
And you have a great view still,
Yeah,
the city, eh?
it's nice.
Come and have a Dubonnet with you this
Yeah.
week, okay?
Okay, see you.
Now I'm back on my feet again,
Yeah,
okay?
I seen you.
Okay, see you.
Okay.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
There are other patients who never come to the palliative care ward, but still receive its physical and emotional benefits through a consultation service.
Hi, Veronica. Where are you?
Dr. Mount goes to visit a patient referred by a doctor in another part of the hospital. 22-year-old Michael Charette.
Hi, Mike.
Oh, Dr. Mount. Been a while since seen you. Sit there. So, what's up?
You've been in, what, a few days this time. How have you been feeling?
Not too badly lately. I've been eating a little better. And the pain has gone down a lot since I started with the morphine.
Just a sec.
But
where was the pain, Mike?
Mostly on the right side here.
Michael has thought it over carefully and has decided to forego any further treatment and wishes to go home.
Are there any concerns you have in your family, thinking of your mom and dad or your fiancé, that we could help with there?
My mom has seemed to be pretty strong this time about accepting it because she knows it's final. It's not something that's going to drag on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's helped her accept it a little more. Whereas, like the previous incident of the tumor, there was a continuing hope. Mm-hmm. And you were always left in the air because the doctors couldn't say anything definite about whether it was malignant or all benign.
Did you find it easier, as you said your mother did, when the outcome was certain, as compared to when you thought maybe you would be cured?
The roller coaster.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Isn't that interesting?
You know what I mean? Like it was all hope. So this is what we were all living on. Now this time, we all know that we're going to die. But we all accept it differently.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom, like I said, has taken it very well. My dad is taking it a little more rougher because he's still hoping for the best, that some supernatural thing will overcome this if the doctors can't, you know. He's still got that thread of hope.
What brings me the most instant relief from tension is going into his room.
Yes, but that was something you had to realize. When he first came home, you felt that way.
At first,
you went downstairs.
At first, I was petrified.
Yes,
like
that's right. Well,
that's a natural reaction. But I'm saying now we're so used to the situation, we accept it, and it's peaceful. And now I find that the most pleasant thing to do is to take it day by day, and to go in the room with him, and we talk about life and death, life after life. There's going to be fishing on the other side. I even tell him, keep me the great fishing spots. Don't lock them all. You know what I mean? It's that type of humor that people should not really panic and say, what are we going to do?
But tell me, how did you get to that feeling? Beverly was saying that for a while you were a little...
Well, firstly, the fact that he's not in pain. And Dr. Mount's team, palliative care team, really, what they're doing, we know they're there, you see. And the way they regulate is intake of the cocktails. We know that there will not be any agony. That would be the worst thing.
But I think she would like to know is how you brought yourself to the point where you were able to go into the room and talk to Michael, whereas at the very beginning it was difficult for you to do.
Simply when I found out that when I did it the first time, it was very pleasant.
That's the thing.
You know, you have to face up to it. When I faced him, I realized that he's not leaving anywhere. I mean, we brought him into the world, and we're willing to let him leave it gracefully with us as a part of it.
Dying is a very personal thing at first. I say at first because as I go along, I find that more and more people want to talk to me about dying because going through it is different than imagining it. So they figure I know that much more about dying. But that's not true. I don't want to put that type of feeling, you know. when I first found out I was going to die, it was very traumatic. I just was hit by so many feelings and thoughts that I couldn't comprehend what was really happening because, after going through so much, I always had hope that I'd be able to live and whatnot, that I was still thinking about living, not dying. But I find myself very adaptable, so it didn't take long for me to start thinking about dying rather than being afraid of it. Once you start thinking about it, then you start to accept it, It's for me, the highlight of living. It's the ultimate gift. When we're all born, everybody knows and they all say that we're born to die. We're all going to die. But how and when, no one knows. So I don't attach any importance to time of dying. What's the right age to die? There is no right age. Any age is right if God determines it that way. I say God because I don't know of any other word to use to describe the unknown. And everybody, there's so many different religions, they're all man-made, though. Yet they all seem to boil around the same type of idea. Some supernatural being created us and the earth and the universe. I mean, it's so gigantic, something had to start it.
How has all this experience of the past little while you've been ill changed you? What difference has it made to you?
Made me more aware of the importance of people and their feelings. Mm-hmm. Number one, before it used to be get what you can while you can, whereas now it's enjoy what you have while you can. Right. So by that I mean with people that you care about. Mm-hmm.
Some people that are afraid to come to visit Michael, they say it's too painful and that they love him too much, that they couldn't bear to see him in the state that he's in now because they know he's dying. It's not like it was before when they felt that he might survive. Now they know for sure, and it's scaring them away.
Just think how you would feel. How you would feel faced with his situation if everybody or anybody said they don't want to see you because you're dying. But that's when he needs you, really. And I'm telling you, strangely enough, it's more than... I never thought I could face it at first when I first heard that he was coming home. But gradually, as I said before, it's more than possible.
It's only because you could see how happy he was and the things he was able to do. He said he was going to do them in the hospital, but actually, myself, I didn't really think he would have the energy to be able to go
because
shopping.
Also, he doesn't think of his impending death as the end of it all. It's the beginning of it all, you know?
That's
right. Like I intend to, when I get home, blow a bit of money I had saved up over the last few years to get married. And one of the things I want to do is get a nice tape recorder.
Put together a sound system in your room?
That's it. That type of thing. Is then I can operate it right from my bed, I think.
Yeah.
Be fantastic, you know.
Roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is on the stream. Roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is on the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Well done.
OK. Madame Allard, vous chantez pour moi? Mais vous avez fait si...
Thank you.
Vous l'avez fait tellement bien, le chanson.
Je connais pas rien. Ben, non.
Le Canadien errant, là, on avait fait tellement bien, on va essayer de le retrouver. On va faire une petite répétition, là, parce que moi, j'ai oublié où on avait commencé. Je me souviens plus. Si tu vois mon pays malheureux, si tu vois mon pays va dire à mes amis que je me souviens d'eux. Va dire à mes amis que je me souviens
How can you measure the worth of a song or the richness in a smile? The rewards of palliative care flow both ways.
Yeah.
How come this arm hurts?
Volunteer workers bring a special understanding of patient care, of family needs, and the importance of celebrating time, not merely marking it.
May the dear Lord bless Veronica. May the dear Lord bless you.
82 years old, isn't that marvelous? Happy birthday, Veronica.
Blow up the candle.
Candle.
Blow up the candle.
Blow. A big blow.
More.
When a patient's condition permits, and he prefers to remain in familiar surroundings, the palliative care service provides a 24-hour home care service.
How are you today?
Not too bad. No major complaints.
No major complaints.
No. Just minor
I
little
haven't known you to have any yet.
things.
Except maybe when the cat gets too heavy on your stomach.
Right.
And what's next on the program of things that Mike likes to do?
No program. It's just things that pop up in my mind. If they stick long enough, a couple of hours, I'll go out and do it, you know.
Have you ever tried your hand at writing?
Yeah, but I wouldn't start any long novels right now. I don't think it's the
Why
time.
not?
Have
you ever
like
written
I said,
poetry?
it has to be day to day. No, I've never written poetry or anything like that.
All activities, at home or on the unit, are intensively monitored. Medication can be changed as frequently as every 4 hours. Results of regular physical examinations are entered by the physician. In this way, a new shift can easily update themselves on the condition of patients and their families.
Mrs. Lashinsky, how are you feeling this morning?
Not too bad.
Have you got any pain?
No.
Sure? Okay, how is your hip now? Is it much better?
For most patients on the palliative care unit, a pain-free state can be achieved without loss of awareness.
Okay, I'm going to give you your...
The medication is usually given in a cup. But for this patient, the method has been specially modified since she has difficulty swallowing liquid medicines.
Okay. Gone down? No? Get some more water. This should be secure enough.
On the palliative care unit, any device that increases a patient's comfort is welcomed, no matter how unusual.
Some more warm water.
An ordinary air mattress filled with water does a lot to prevent bed sores and skin
It
ulcers.
shouldn't take long to fill if we leave it like that. Okay? Do you like sitting in the lounge?
One of the unit's own creations is a lazy boy recliner on a wheeled platform. It's a comfortable way to go just about anywhere.
Find a place
And behind every new idea, there's the shared experience and careful working of a strong team. Aileen McDonald's visit to Michael Charette is discussed in person with Kathy McCauley, the head of Home Care Services.
And his wish then is to die at home.
Yes, he wants to stay at
it's
home.
Possible.
And
That's all arranged.
Yes, we've left all the information for the death certificate, and the death certificate is at home. And they have even made some tentative arrangements with the funeral home. So
that's good. Okay, and I heard yesterday that Madeline Middleton is going home again.
Yes, I think she has become more aware of the fact that she has to take more care. She's overextended herself.
And where did you get this quilt?
It was given to me by a nurse that I became good friends with there. It was a beautiful surprise after I'd been home for a weekend pass. I came back to find this on my bed. So I take it around with me now.
How long were you in the palliative unit?
About 2 months, I think.
What do you feel about it?
I don't think I'm the same person.
In what way?
Since I went in there. Well, it's an experience to spend 2 months, day and night, with people who really care about how you feel, day and night. They really care. Because I was very frightened when I went into the unit, Because I thought palliative meant I was going to die right away. But because it doesn't necessarily mean that. It meant I needed help. And mostly, initially, I needed help with the pain control. And that's what they went to work on. But I can't explain. I don't think I can find the words to tell you what the nurses and the doctors are like in that unit. They're always there, even when you hardly realize you're feeling bad, and you need to talk about how you feel, and you turn around and someone's saying, how are you feeling, Madeline? Would you like to talk for a while, or can I sit with you for a little while? They come and ask you, can they sit with you for a while, as opposed to the conventional system, where it's more a question of they take care of your immediate medical needs. I don't feel as frightened as I used to feel, because I know that they're behind me now, and I really feel that. I know when the day comes when I can't cope anymore, that the unit will be there for me, because I don't have any family in Canada, or a husband, or any immediate family here. So the unit's like a family replacement to me, and I know there's some place I can go when the time comes. I hope it's a long way away. I'm sure I was gonna do my best to try and make it a long time away.
That's the way to think.
But that's where I want to be. That's where I want to go.
You are going to ask a doctor to talk to Mr. Miller because he was asking about his prognosis.
The consultation nurses, Pierrette Lambert and Glynis Williams, report on one of their patients.
That was really surprising that it came up that way. I was glad that he felt free enough to speak up, because certainly in the past few weeks I found him very, very depressed, and increasingly so, and withdrawn. That was Monday morning. Monday afternoon and yesterday he said, I just feel like a new person, and it's obvious he is. He's up walking now. He smiles. When you come in, he greets you very warmly, and he really, it's just, I think, a classic situation of when now he knows what's ahead of him. He can cope with that a little bit easier.
Dr. Brock came in yesterday, and he said he had been speaking to you, and that we expressed that we wanted to go home, and he's going to try and arrange it for us. So he sort of brought home the meaning of it all, and of course my husband had to ask again how much time.
In what way did you mean he brought home the meaning of it?
Of what this is all about, that his illness is terminal, and that he will go home, and if all is well, we should have the summertime together.
Right.
And after that, well, time will be difficult.
Yeah.
And it's
one
sort
day
of,
at a time.
Yes, we
I don't
told him we
think
would
there's
live
other-
one day at a time.
There's no other way of living it right now.
Yeah, that's true. A couple of days ago you mentioned that you felt they must be hiding something from you, that that the doctors and nurses you felt that they were communicating something but not telling it to you.
Yeah, well,
Is that right?
they seem to have had all the answers.
You felt that
But,
way?
yeah, they seem to have the answers. But the thing is, I have to ask the question. But if I don't know the question, that was my problem, I think.
It's very hard to know, and thank you, because you did find us a lot of answers, and we want you to know we're grateful for all you've done. Yeah.
What has this done for you as a couple?
Well, I think it's drawn us closer together. We were always close as it was, but now I want to be with him, and I don't care if anybody else is around right now or not. But we can say a lot more to each other than we ever did before. We used to feel it and know it, but now it's very open. He knows I love him, and I always will, and that's how it is, you know. There'll be no one else, and so I want him to know.
Hard for you to hear that?
Yeah.
Hard for you to say that?
Yeah. That's it.
Has there been a time when it's been strained in the last few months?
Yes, when he wouldn't come into the hospital for a checkup. Then it got to that, I could hardly talk to him. And
Well, there were times when it was difficult.
yes, you know, I could see he was sick, and I would say, go to the doctor. And he'd say, in time, when I'm ready.
Were you afraid of what you'd hear? Did you have ideas? Or?
I had no idea.
Nothing. You just
Had
couldn't
no
make...
idea of any sort.
Really? Why did you hesitate?
Why does anybody hesitate?
Okay, let's take a listen and see what that sounds like. Temperamental.
The music was written by Michael Charette and his father Gilles on a fishing trip during the summer. They call it Mike's Song. When there's nothing left to hide, and no need to turn away, you can make a moment last a lifetime. Make a lifetime last a day.
job with your throat than I do with my fingers.
Oh.
Doesn't sound too bad. You can almost hear the bass jump.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
One afternoon, Mrs. Blow awakes from a strange experience. She has seen herself lying dead.
Did you see anybody?
No, myself.
Just you? What did you see?
Saw me, Jane.
Did you? And then what did you say? You mean you were looking down on yourself?
Yeah.
And was there anybody around?
No, nobody around.
Nothing?
Myself.
In here? In this room?
Yes, in this room.
And you were looking down at yourself?
Mm-hmm. Well, I was in the same bed, you know.
Yeah, and you could see yourself?
Yeah, I see myself.
Isn't that marvelous?
Yeah, very nice dream. Very nice.
And what made you wake up?
I don't know. What made me wake up? I don't know. I felt a bit ashamed that I even talk about it.
Why? I think
I don't
it's
know.
tremendous.
I don't know. I felt a bit ashamed to even just talk about it.
Well, you shouldn't feel ashamed. I think it's terrific.
When Mrs. Blow's dream was reported, Ursula Rao, the head nurse, went to her bedside.
It was a very nice dream.
Did you call your husband after that?
Yeah, I called him last night around 10 o'clock. I didn't tell him, though.
You didn't?
No, I didn't tell him. I didn't
Why
tell
didn't
nobody.
you?
No, I didn't tell him. I didn't tell my daughter either.
You said right.
No, I didn't tell anybody. I dreamt a good many dreams about my mother.
Did you?
Yeah, about my mother. I dreamed that my mother wanted to see me. I've had quite a few dreams like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, my mother's dead, eh?
I see.
Mm-hmm. And I've woke up and I've thought to myself, you know, my mother wants to see me, you know.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it means.
Do you ever think about dying?
Yes.
Yeah?
I do.
How does that feel? What do you think?
I don't feel nothing.
No?
And some days I feel, you know, gloomy. Some days I feel, well, it's going to be, it's going to be.
Mm-hmm. You're quite a person, you know.
Eh?
You're quite a person.
Mrs. Blow's experience will be shared once more at the weekly grand rounds, when the professional staff meet to review the condition of each patient. Unlike standard medical records, the charts contain details on family life, emotional state, and general comments or insights into the patient's total situation.
Okay, shall we start on the top of the list with Mrs. Blow? She just altogether looks as if she's deteriorating. She looks worse altogether. She's paler, she is thinner, she stares. I just wonder if it might not be worthwhile talking with her and see if we shouldn't ask the husband to come in like today or tomorrow. Because it has happened before. Patients dreamt about seeing themselves dead and they actually did die very shortly after.
You, my son, bring light and joy to my world. And this is a song I wrote after I had a mastectomy, which is the beginning of my illness with cancer, and it's a more serious song. It's called My Mirror and I. My mirror and I are face to face. We study each other and share the disgrace. Together we see a most painful sight. No breast on the left, just one on the right. see our one breast with its head sadly down. It misses the other one being around. And there's something so weird and so oddly wrong about having just one. It's just wrong, it's just wrong. We want to be as we were before, but we both know the hurt that's forevermore. What we see now will never be changed. Just the one on the right will grow sadder with age.
Sheila Bergevin is being treated on the home care program. But because of weakness, anemia, and the need for a reassessment of pain control, she returns to the palliative care unit and consults Dr. Ajemian.
Sheila, I thought maybe we could just review some of the things that have happened to you over the course of your illness, because I think that a lot of things have happened in the last 2 years, haven't they?
That's right. I've been sick for 2 years. And when I first discovered I was sick, my little baby was 4 months old. And
so you're really very young. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Right.
And my baby was 4 months old, and I discovered a lump in my breast. I went to the doctor, and he confirmed that it was cancer. I mean, there was no question of a biopsy. He was very sure.
Right, right.
And then I had the mastectomy. And since then, it has been an experience, to say the least.
Yes. Do you find that there's still ways you can relate to the kids? I mean, in terms of talking with them, read them stories and so on, or do you find that you're kind of caught without a way to relate to the kids?
Well, I find that I can still relate. They still come in to me and ask me to read them stories, or they'll come in and watch television with me. But I find that my role has dwindled, that my husband, of course, who is doing most of the work after the homemaker goes home, that he is the central figure, there's no question. And the children will say, especially little Lisa, she'll say, "Me love me dada," or she'll hug him and kiss him. You kind of feel, oh gee, you know, how about your mummy? And of course Claude will then say, "You love your mummy too." And she'll say, "Me love me mummy." But you can see that my husband has taken over the maternal role. He has taken over the role that I wish I could be fulfilling.
You say all this with a smile. I sense that you kind of cover a lot of things with a smile as you go along.
Yes, that is my
your way of facing the world.
Facing the world, and also not burdening the world type thing. My husband is great at saying, you know, you've got problems, but the world doesn't want to hear about them, and you know, just keep this between us type thing.
If you were to leave one thing as a potential help for another patient, what would it be? What would you tell them?
Oh my. I guess if they could realize that we don't know why this happens to us, and we don't know why we are selected to get the disease, and it's very difficult and all, but if they could sort of have a faith and have a hope that, okay, physically they might not be cured, but physical is just temporary anyway for all of us, even those in the best of health. It's only temporary. We're only meant to be here for a little while, and that our eternity is waiting for us, and to look forward to that if they possibly can.
Hi.
Hey, Smokey.
Happy Mother's Day?
No.
Kiss me.
Good.
Julie?
too bad, not too bad, dear, not too bad. Where's Daddy? Oh, hi, dear.
How
How are you?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
You?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm not allowed out of bed today.
Hey?
I'm not allowed out of bed
No?
today. No. Can you reach forward, Dad?
Yeah.
Okay, you're looking good. Hey? You're looking very good.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
4 months.
Oh, look at the flowers.
Here.
Oh. Oh, okay, thank you, dear. Thank you very much, love. Okay.
Yeah, come in and see Mommy. Come in. Come in.
Yes, yes.
See
Oh,
Mommy.
John, thank you. Oh,
There you are.
thank you.
You like
There,
my
kiss
flowers?
Mommy.
Hey, I'm okay.
Forever and ever?
Forever and ever.
You gonna kiss Mommy? Kiss Mommy.
Aw, John's happy Mama's okay forever and ever.
You okay?
Yes, you
You
will.
never sick?
I'm never sick. Never sick, John. Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
That's what I got for you.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Manny. That's nice.
Thank you, babe.
Yeah.
Thank you, babe.
How are you? Look what I got.
Yeah, it's mine.
It's
I
lovely. Thank you very much, Tanya. That's very pretty. So,
You have
a very special visitor.
This is Mabel.
Yeah.
This is my husband, Freddie.
Hello, Freddie.
This is my daughter, Louise.
Hello, Louise.
This is Dave, the
Hi,
son-in-law.
Dave. Uh-huh.
And this is David, Mr.
Oh,
David. And this
uh-huh.
is Wendy.
Oh, my goodness. You haven't seen them
Yeah,
for
no.
quite a while, eh?
I haven't seen my husband for 4 months.
4 months. Thank gosh. It's not all that easy to come.
Hey?
It's not all that easy to come.
It was hard for me for breathing, you know. I had breathing difficulties,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
He's not sick or anything. It's just that he has, he's
Yeah.
not sick or anything.
Yeah.
But it's just that he has breathing
Chronic
difficulties.
asthma.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No.
No?
Oh.
You want to sit on Mommy's knee?
Do you want to sit on Mommy?
Okay.
There.
You want to smell the flowers? Be careful, she's going to fall off. Put her on my knee.
Okay. Do you want to sit, Mommy?
No, you're afraid? You afraid you're going to fall off?
Eh?
Oh.
I like you.
Oh, I like you too, John. My gosh.
Go, go,
Yes.
yeah.
So
There.
what have you been doing? Playing with your trucks and stuff at home?
What is that?
You want to play with it?
You don't want it?
No.
Come with Dada.
I want some.
There. Dada'll sit here. Now you can go get it. Go get it.
You want some what, John?
Dad.
Oh, you want some of that, do you? Tanya, would you like to share a little bit of the ginger
There
ale
you
with
are.
John?
Okay.
John,
There you go.
Tanya, before you drink it, here, that's good.
Bye. Bye. See you tomorrow.
This is the night that follows Mother's Day, and Mrs. Blow, who dreamed of death 3 days ago, has died. Her death will not be hidden from her fellow patients, and they know, too, they will not die alone. Confronted simply and honestly, death holds little fear for them.
Get your dressing changed when we get back to the room? Oh, yeah. I'll get the nurse for you. Okay?
Et doucement parole, et je serai guéri. C'est le corps du Christ. Alors, on dit merci au bon Dieu pour tous ses bienfaits. Puis avez-vous compris ce que est la fête de Saint-Joseph aujourd'hui? Oui, Saint-Joseph le travailleur, n'est-ce pas, le patron des travailleurs?
Ouais.
Alors, je ferai une prière pour vous. OK? Le baiser de paix. OK? Bonjour, cher. Vous verrez tout à l'heure.
Michael Charette has died. Now the bereavement follow-up team will continue the support of the family. A team member visits them and telephones on a regular basis to help them adjust to their new reality.
I gave her the book called Bereaved Parents, which has just come in at the book room, and I've got 6 copies, and I'd really like anybody to read them if you comment on it. And she read it actually within a day, because I phoned her the next night and she'd almost finished it, and she was very pleased. This book covers things like what happens to a marriage relationship. The divorce rate goes right up when there's a death of a child. What happens to siblings, communication, guilt, having a good time again, feeling guilty about laughing, and all the kinds of things that parents are apt to feel after death.
So yesterday at the memorial service, this lady appeared at the door helping Jacques Joyal in, you know, with one of the volunteers. And I thought she just was somebody in the hospital who saw somebody in a wheelchair who needed help. But she came into chapel, and when we were giving out the books, she said, "Could I have one?" And I said, "I'm sorry, are you here for the service?" And she said, "Yes, Mrs. Charette." So I couldn't help it. I just gave her a big kiss because she looked like a little girl of about 30 when I realized that she was Mike's mother, you know. And oh, she told me so much that, you know, she just is a tremendous person.
Did you sense that he was about to die?
Yes, I did. Because I was holding his hand, and I told him that everything was going to be all right. Everything was fine. And then Johnny just came home from school, and he said to me, "Mommy, is he dying?" And I said, "Yes, he is. It won't be long." And then he became frightened, John, and he went out of the room and went down to the playroom. And a few minutes later, he came back and said, would you like me to do anything else? And I said, no. And then the doorbell rang, and he went to answer the door, and it was Irene McDonald. Yeah. And she came in, and she looked for a pulse, and Michael was dying at that moment. And then she turned off the stereo, and we put the bed down, you know, straightened out the body, and I felt that he looked so peaceful, you know. Elaine asked if she could say a prayer, and I said certainly, because I felt that was a need at that moment.
Your need as well.
Yeah, as hers. You know, he had such a peaceful look on his face after death that John went in and looked at him, and we didn't feel any fear or any, we didn't have any adverse feelings at all about having had this happen at home. We were glad that his problems were over.
It's true, if I may interject, that's quite true, you know. It is such nobody panicked, you know. There was such a week before, I had told Mike in his room, I said, you know, Mike, I said, if you want to die at home in your bed, it's all right with me. And he stopped for a few seconds and he said, are you sure about that, Dad?
Yes, because his dad was the one he was worried about, that wouldn't be able to accept him dying at home.
Yeah.
Because he knew in the hospital before coming home, I had told him that, you know, I said, I don't mind you coming home to die. It doesn't bother me at all. And Johnny will manage somehow. But it was Dad that we were concerned about. And when his dad voiced this opinion to Michael personally, then he felt that he was ready.
The day he died, at 11 o'clock in the morning, I gave him a bath for the first time from head to foot, you know. And it sounds so phony that I hate to mention it, but it really happened. As I finished bathing him, he hugged me and he kissed me on my neck and he said, Daddy, I love you. And that, you know, 22-year-old you don't tell your father, you know. Yeah, but he told me, and you know, it's just it's wonderful.
Well, I figure for myself, it's very hard to say in a few words how you feel about a son like Mike. He was sort of special right from the beginning, being the first child in the family, and also being a super little intelligent guy. And there was a little poem for me that seems to sum it all up. It's, love is like the ocean. It's vast and unlimited, but sorrow is like a shadow cast over the sea. And I feel that in time, I won't have to feel a quivering in my voice like I do now when I speak about it, because it was such a great love I can't explain. There's no words to do so, but it seemed that John Gray was able to put it in that few words, and that is the only way that I can say it.